upgrades will make them 100% functional at all depths.
Excellent. How long have you been testing them?
They've been in the tanks for 72 hours.
Is that enough?
We won't know until we test them in the field.
Then what are we standing around chatting for? Get it out there.
Together we'll fight as one. In the deep of the ocean and in the coldest night. Together we'll shine. Together we're alive. We will fight as one forever. And we're never giving up.
You just led us into a trap.
Well, now I'm leading us out of one.
Why do you get to be the leader, huh? What do you have that I don't?
Advanced knowledge of technology, a DNA-activated super gauntlet, talent.
I don't care who's leading as long as someone figures out how to get us out of this.
Want to lead, pirate boy? Okay. Lead those drobos where I can get a better angle on them.
You want me to be drobo bait?
The sweeter the bait, the bigger the fish.
Hey, metalheads, hi, over here. Hey, yeah, metalheads, yeah, you guys. Whoa.
Look out! Behind you!
Take that! Right in the rack.
Awesome.
Quick,
In here.
before the sheriff sends more of his precious playthings.
But what if I think that we should go in here? Here's good. It's not gonna hold very long.
Long enough to figure out how they keep tracking us.
Down here.
They must have a data unit somewhere. If I could get close enough to hack it.
And how are we gonna do that? Here goes. Come on, Drobo, come and get it. Wanna dance, both brains? Yeah, you're still coming. Over here, all right. Yep, that's right. Yeah, we're moving all of our creepy 8 arms, you stupid robot. I didn't say anything. Come on, nice go. Whoa! Robin, this is your cue. Hey!
Help!
Hey, let her go.
No!
Hold on, Rose. I got you. Robin, now would be a good time to do something. Kill it, Robin! Get under his face! Now!
Oh no!
Robin?
Hold on! I just need to...
Help!
Loving this tech.
This Drobo bait thing isn't working for me. Are you okay?
I think so. Is my hat okay?
What did you just do?
Oh, you know, leader things.
You have no freaking idea, do you?
Busted. I do know that this thing just saved our butts.
So you figured out why they're following us?
Great discoveries take time. Come on, we can lose them at the market. Unless anyone has any objections.
Nope, I'm definitely sticking with Robin.
Fine. Let's go to the market.
Do you still have them?
The tracker is functioning perfectly. They can run all they want, but there's no escape.
Good. And remember, she's more valuable alive. But do what you have to do.
Naliye selondema katu what? You see, Juba, your pal the Gripper is the finest fisherman in all the world, which ain't half bad for a salt miner. Okay, first lesson. Casting. This is tricky. Nice and clean.
Nice and clean.
Guess I'm the second finest fisherman. Pipe down! You'll scare the fish!
I don't want to ruin the party, but we've got some uninvited guests. Robos have plenty of legs, right? But none of them are sea legs.
My thoughts exactly. Let's go.
Come on, Juba!
Oh, look. They've gone in the water. Aqua shields activated.
Time for a swim.
What's going on? Are they swimming? Go deeper. Follow me.
Come on in.
Wait. Pulling us in. Hold up.
Hold on!
Way to go, Gripper. Time to go. Through the blade.
This is gonna suck. I don't think I understood. What do you mean? Lost them.
The girl's tracker signal. I can't see it.
So, find them.
Okay. Wait. Where's... Gripper.
Look where you led us now, Robin.
Safe? Alive? So what if it's an old hypergyre turbine?
Yeah, but both of you thought that Drobos couldn't swim.
Well, they couldn't till today.
They knew what we were planning to do before we did. Like they have someone on the inside. Juba, no touching.
No touching.
No. Juba.
We may be safe, but we're good and stuck. Come on!
Not stuck. Trapped.
Ever think of using your head, Gripper?
Nah, using my head to smash things hurts.
So how do we get out?
Ask our fearless leader. She's the one who got us into this mess.
I'm pretty sure I just got us out of a mess.
Yeah, out of a mess and into an even bigger mess. scared, big guy?
I thought it was alive. No big deal.
Africa!
That's incredible.
Cool. Look at all that land, all that green, no water.
No water.
What are those?
Unbelievable.
Those are giraffes.
You know this place?
They used to live in a place called Africa.
They were real.
Oh, yeah. The Serengeti was filled with animals and all sorts of vegetation. Giraffes, gorillas, birds.
Fancy talk for a sea cropper. The kind of garbage you learn in a nice upper city school.
Well, no, it's just something I heard.
It's not just the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. And that's why we need to follow through on our efforts to combat climate change. If we don't act boldly, the bill that could come due will be mass migrations and cities submerged and nations
Who is
displaced
that?
and food supplies decimated.
2016.
Weird name.
No, it's a date. A year. Before the floods.
And then make these technologies accessible and affordable for poorer countries.
A climate like that Africa thing sure would be a change.
But the climate change was a hoax. The floods were inevitable.
Tell that garbage to Tui.
If it was real, why didn't they stop it?
Ancient history. All that land's gone for good, and that's that.
Whoa, look at all this vintage tech. Ka-ching! We should bring this stuff up. Upper crusters buy this stuff for museums.
Well, museums.
Whatever.
You're just gonna waltz into the upper city selling antiques?
Ah!
Bad idea. Handsome.
We could trade some of this stuff. I mean, if it's old, it'd be worth something. Very funny. Okay, whoever did that, turn them back on.
I didn't touch them.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Wait, I can see something.
Rose,
What?
you're glowing.
No, I'm not.
There's something in your neck.
What? Where? Get it off me.
Hold still. It's all the data I downloaded from the driver. Tracking data. And it's tracking whatever's inside Rose's neck.
A spy! I knew it!
What?
A good-for-nothing upper cruster!
No!
Ever since you showed up, we got Drobos swarming after us!
I'm not a spy. I told you I'm from Sherwood.
If you're from Sherwood, how come you know all this fancy stuff with your fancy clothes and your fancy gadgets?
He's got a point, Rose.
Yeah, I got a point. And you, 2 seconds to explain yourself.
Whoa. Back off, G. Seriously, Rose, you got 2 seconds.
All right. I am from the upper city.
I knew it! A cruster!
But I didn't want to be there any more than you do.
Because you wanted to be down here spying on us?
No, I'm not like the rest of them. Robin, I was a prisoner in the cube, remember? I helped you escape.
Why were you in there?
I ran away. I needed to get out.
Too nice for you, huh? Never looking over your shoulder, never worrying about where your next meal comes from.
You think it's a luxury, but it's not, trust me. It's never safe. We're always being watched. It's like a living death up there.
So you stroll out of the upper city and into a prison.
My parents reported me.
Hold on. Your parents reported you.
If you don't report illegal activity, you lose your residential status and you get deported. Or worse.
Oh, my heart is breaking.
I didn't know they put a bug in my neck. They must have set me up.
You should have told me you were an upper cruster. You put everything at risk. Us, Juba, Tui, and the Calpatine, everything.
I know, I'm sorry, okay? I know how much you hate where I'm from. What was I supposed to do?
Trust us, like we trusted you.
Please, Robin.
It's too late, Rose.
For once, I agree with Robin.
No, I'm on your side.
Just what you'd expect from a cruster.
Is that all you see? Maybe my parents were right about your kind.
Oh! At least you didn't hit anything important.
We're all doomed, thanks to her.
Where are the bright ideas now, Miss Leader?
Quiet.
Oh, now you don't want to be the leader.
Shh. Room. They can hear us.
How hard did you hit your head?
Its AI is reacting to us. Since we're all freaking out, it's freaking out. Look, I'll show you. I think it's confused from all the different vibes we're giving off. But it is listening.
So, let's give it something good to listen to.
Rose, unlike you, we don't get to choose where we live because your people left us here to die after the floods.
But that's not true. Everyone could have lived in the city, but the sea croppers wanted to...
You believe that garbage?
I don't know. They taught that in school, but now that I'm down here, now that I see... I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore. We're all dead meat because of you. Without even knowing, you carried on the great tradition of...
Hey, enough, Gripper. She still ran away, remember?
I get it. As long as this thing is in my neck, you'll never be safe. If you guys find a way out, I'll surrender. Get them away from you.
No! Enough fighting!
Juba!
Hey!
Juba! Job done.
Well, Juba, you're a bold little one, aren't you?
Thank you.
The room liked it when Juba hugged Rose, so maybe we have to work with Rose and...
I don't believe this! You're wrong! About her and about this place! Get me out!
Oh no.
Don't worry, Juba.
Way to go, Grippy boy! Now we're gonna drown! So far, it's been a pretty good day.
Why don't you do something instead of standing around yapping?
Well, maybe you should shut your teeth trap, huh?
Knew it!
I know in the core of my bones that the world doesn't have to be like this. But to change is gonna take all of us. Sea croppers and pirates and salt miners and refugees and even some upper crusters. They keep telling us that we can't trust each other. Let's prove them wrong.
Been waiting my whole life to prove them wrong.
But we'll never do that if the five of us can't even work together. We gotta be a team.
So my life depends on teaming up with a room?
Not the room, each other.
I'll go first. I'm sorry I lied to you. All of you.
I guess I'm kind of a little sorry. Just a little.
Now, we have to all think together for the AI to understand us. See? Room? No matter what, we're a team.
All for one and whatnot.
Team!
Yeah, we are!
We are a family.
Believe me now.
You're not a half-bad leader after all.
And you're the best drobo bait a girl could ever ask for.
But still, a Drobo welcome party is my least favorite kind of party.
Don't you worry your little pirate boy head about it. I bet this old hyperjar connects to the one by the market. Ready to go for a ride?
If you go first.
Remember everyone, when you're inside
Can we just leave already?
Oh! Father! I mean, sir, look! I mean, look! It's them!
Send every available drobo.
But now what? This thing is dead.
Not dead, deactivated. A couple of little code tweaks and... voila!
Haha, I've got this.
If I were you guys, I'd be long gone when this hunk of junk wakes up.
You coming?
I'll catch up.
Well, if I were me, and I am, I'd wait for you.
Sir, the girl seems to be heading this way.
like a lamb to the slaughter. Switch to visual. This, I want to see. What's happening? What's going on?
I don't know, sir. They're attacking each other.
Stop them! Stop them!
Nalie selon de ma.
Naliye selondema.
Kautu jauta se bamba.
You know what comes next won't be easy. If you want to go back to working on your own terms, now's the time.
But if I'm alone, who tell me what to do? Lead on, Robin. Lead on. Woo!